everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gina Guns with Witchy Girl Tarot, and right now I'm going to be doing a general reading for our Gemini babies for the month of June 2020. The reason why I'm starting off with you is the obvious. It is Gemini season, so happy birthday to all of my Gemini babies out there. I also want to say welcome cross watchers, because I know there's some that are watching for a Gemini. Before I get into the reading though, I want to say I know there's some funky stuff going on with the lighting here, but I'm loving this natural lighting coming in, so just bear with me. It's giving me lots of energy for your reading, Gemini. Let's get started. I'm going to be using 3 decks for your reading. I'm going to start off with the After Tarot. I'm also going to be using my Goddess Oracle deck. They look like this. And I'm also going to be using my Moon Oracle deck, okay? So as always, we are going to start off your reading with a general card just to pick up what your energy for this month is. This is going to be the energy that is crowning you. This could be something that you're working towards, something that you're working on, something that is either a strength or something that you're struggling with. And we are going to use the Moon Oracle for that. So we're going to just shuffle these and get what your crowning energy is. What is your crowning energy, Gemini? What's going on with you, Gemini? Oh, we had some fly out. Alright, so we have the fruition card that flew out. Okay, so when we see the fruition card, we think of working very, very hard and finally seeing everything that we have been working so hard for coming to life. So Gemini, that's what you're currently focused on. You're currently focused on yourself, your career, your better higher self, your nurturing of yourself. And then the other card that flew out was your discernment. You are working on your discernment. You're living in your truth, finding your truth, and really owning that truth, that power. And then I have the pleasure card following that flew out. So when I see the pleasure card, I think of exactly that. I think about you having fun. This may be pampering yourself. This may be having fun with your friends. This may be entertaining a love interest, somebody new. I also want to say that we could still be connecting with the Geminis that I read for in the last few months, but this could be totally different from the Geminis I have been reading for. So I'm going to pull from that After Tarot deck, okay? And this is going to be the same question I'm going to ask our spirit and spirit angels. We are going to ask for Gemini, what is currently going on in Gemini's life? What is currently crowning our Gemini babies? What is going on? So as I said, this could be energy this could be something you're working towards, something you're struggling with. And although we have these cards that show greatness, we may see some stuff from your past. We'll see what's going on. You may also have noticed that I usually don't shuffle on camera. I like to sit with the cards. This month I am trying, we had one that flew out. This month I am trying something different. I got some comments that said, we want you to shuffle on camera because it just makes us feel a little more like a personal reading. So I'm going to try that. You guys let me know if you like that better, okay? All right. Oops, got another one fly out. Okay, all right. So first one that flew out is the 2 of Pentacles. This is about prioritizing money. This is about strategizing. This is about really focusing on the things that matter, that balance you out, whether that be self-care, whether that be your finances, whether that be not entertaining situations that you were in the past. As I said, you were definitely in a better place. And then we follow that with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is exactly just things working within your favor. Whatever is not meant to be in your life is going to fall off that wheel, and whatever is meant to be there is going to stick. At the bottom of that, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Pentacles this month, Gemini. You are focused on your goals. You are focused on your moolah, baby. You are focused on your stability and your grounding and everything that gives you that stability and that gives you that balance. So right now you are not focused on anything else but yourself, and that is great. It's good to be selfish sometimes, Gemini. You have had a hard few months. The last few readings have been pretty tough, but you have come out in a better place, and I'm so proud of you, Gemini. What is your past energy? What are you walking away from? What did you walk away from? What did you struggle with? Oop. Okay, we had 2 cards that came out. Oh, okay, we had a lot of cards that came out. All right. So the two that flew out that I could see is past energy. Let me fix this right here. This is like all over the place. All right, the past energy, we have the Death card. Okay, so this tells me that you are going, or you left a transformation, something that, I feel like it was a relationship that you deaded with someone. There was a complete like ending to something in the past. You left that in the past so that you could, like a butterfly, I always say this, like a butterfly, you went through metamorphosis, and then you were a caterpillar, you were then a cocoon, and then you were this beautiful butterfly to where you are now blossoming and everything is in fruition and you see things growing and prospering around you. Then we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have the 9 of Wands. So this is about your faith being tested, your manifestations, your passion. So yeah, this definitely makes me feel like this has to do with a love interest. The Death card shows me that that is in the past, that you worked towards leaving that there was a transformation, and that it was definitely something that tested your faith and your patience. I'm going to pull another card as well. Ooh. So following that, we did have the Queen of Pentacles for you as your current energy, and in the past we had the Knight of Pentacles. So you could have been with a earth sign. This is Virgo, this is Taurus, this is Capricorn. This is someone who is very slow moving, someone who has a lot to offer, but unfortunately maybe they were moving too slow for you. Maybe they weren't showing you that kind of affection that you wanted, or this could be, you know, in the past that you were not balanced, that you were focused on other things. But I definitely feel with that Queen of Pentacles, now the male counterpart of that Queen coming in, that you could have been dealing with somebody who was of an earth sign, someone who was very, very charming, and someone who had something to offer. When we think maybe they had a good job, maybe they just had a lot of stability, they were very focused and very, very slow, and maybe too slow for you, Gemini. And you were like, no, I gotta keep it moving. And that's exactly what you did. So next question I'm going to ask Spirit is going to be, what is the obstacle for the month? What is the obstacle this month, June 2020, for our Gemini babies? What? Ooh. Okay. All right. All right. So we have the Sun card. Beautiful card. We have the Ace of Wands. Also a beautiful card. But then we also have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm horrible at Roman numerals. We have the 8 of Wands here. Okay. So the obstacle this month is going to be, there's going to be a lot of things happening. A lot of stuff happening. A lot of information coming back and forth. You could be starting a new venture, a business venture. You could be starting a new relationship possibly. And there's going to be a lot to learn, a lot to, just a lot of information coming from different angles. You see this guy, he's shooting up into the sky, and then you see these wands coming, kind of flying at a different rate. So there could be maybe you're shooting for something and you feel like other things are coming at you in different directions. This could be your own thoughts, really. It could be your own thoughts, you standing in your own way, or maybe you wanting something and your higher self, God, wants something else for you, and it may appear as though you are shooting in the dark and you may be aiming for something that is not going to come to you, or maybe Spirit just has something else planned for you, something better for you. That's how it happens. We then have the Sun card. That's all about growth and enlightenment, which is a great thing. The Ace of Wands is all about that power of manifestation. This is all about that energy behind your manifestation. This is about allowing the divine, allowing Spirit to come in and actually helping you with that manifestation. So I do feel like when I read it as an obstacle, Gemini, I feel like the obstacle could just be a lot of information coming in, you having to adapt to a certain situation, a certain plan, certain changes, and you may just be feeling overwhelmed this month. But the Sun card and the Ace of Wands tells me that this is a good obstacle. This is something that is going to build your character in a healthy and positive way. And I don't see any negative cards. It just may be just you, your own thoughts coming at you. It could be just a lot of stuff going on. But I see growth. I see manifestation. I see a lot of great things happening for you this month, Gemini. It could also been happening from the ending of May and you feel it trickling into June, but this is definitely going to be a positive turnaround with that Wheel of Fortune as your current energy. So what does Spirit have to say? What does Spirit have to say about your progression, about you right now, your glow up, your growth? Ooh. You got a lot of energy, Gemini. Over here flipping cards. Gemini, I feel like you're in a really good place. Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right, Gemini, we have the Hanged Man. We then have the 10 of Cups. We then have the Queen of Swords. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading via Spirit. So the Hangman tells me that Spirit views you right now as you were looking at life in a different perspective. I feel like you're trashing out old ideas of how you were looking at things, how you were living your life. You could possibly be letting go of bad habits, whether that be maybe integrating a new healthy way of eating, more sleep. This could be exercising, this could be meditating, this could just be you looking at life from the past, looking at life in a more pessimistic way, but actually being optimistic, and Spirit is acknowledging that. Spirit also feels right now that you are fulfilled, or you are working towards your emotional fulfillment with the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is all about, when we see the number 10 is completion. So right now you're feeling complete. Even though I'm not sure what your situation may be, maybe you are still manifesting love. Everybody wants love. Right now you are emotionally fulfilled and you are working towards your happiness, and you right now are in a happy place. And again, Spirit is acknowledging that beautiful happiness that's coming from it. Then we have that Queen of Swords. That's you with that air energy. When we see that sword, we think of air energy. We think of Aquarius. We think of Gemini. We also think of Libra. So this is you making boss decisions. This is about you having clarity of what you want and what you don't want in life. And again, Spirit is coming through and acknowledging that you have that Queen of Swords. You are reaching that higher self and you're really working on yourself. I see you in a really good place, Gemini. You're focused. You're really, really focused. When I see that Queen of Swords, I see her living in her truth, using her discernment. I see her choosing her battles. I see her really focused on her clarity and gaining clarity out of every situation that comes to her. When the Queen of Swords is sitting on her throne, she sees everything clearly. She has clear sentience, she has clairvoyance, she has it all to a T. She has nothing standing in her way of what it is that she sees, what she wants, and what she doesn't want out of life. So Spirit's showing off today, and Spirit is encouraging you to keep up that great work, keep up that emotional fulfillment that you are working on. What is your future looking like? And I have to always say this in all of my videos, because sometimes I get comments where people are like, well, you said my future I was going to meet someone, or that I was going to get the job and I didn't. I want you to know that the future cards are based on, when I ask for the future cards, I base them on, I ask Spirit to show me the cards that are shown basically here. So right now I see, Gemini, you are in a good place. You are definitely using your discernment, and you are that Queen of Swords. So your future cards are going to be, if you're in this beautiful place, you're in alignment, you're in spiritual alignment, and Spirit is going to give us just that. So everyone's story, everyone's narrative is different. So Gemini, what is your future cards looking like? What is your future cards looking like for the month of June 2020? Oh. Okay. We got one good card so far. Oh, we got two that flew out. All right. Ooh, all right. Whew, the reading just took Okay, now I'm like super hot. All right. The reading just took a turn. For not the worst, but it doesn't look like it's that great, and I'll tell you why. We have the Four of Swords. We then have the Tower card. But then we have the Devil card, but we have it in reverse, okay? So the good thing about all of this is that I got the Devil card in reverse. When I see the Devil card in reverse, I usually see that as, I don't see a direct energy with that negative devilish energy. I see that you being in your head. I see you thinking of, you just really probably being pessimistic or thinking the worst out of the outcome of a situation. So I see you starting off in the future very, very calm. And that's where you are right now. That's where you are. You're very calm, you're fulfilled. And then there's going to be this Tower moment that's going to shake you. And it may not even be a serious Tower moment. I don't think that it's going to be anything crazy. I really don't think it's that. But again, remember, everything is open to interpretation. So the Tower moment could be something that's just not even that big to everyone else, but to you, it's like the end of the world. And the reason why I say that is because we then have the Devil card in reverse. So I feel like you are going to be getting in your feelings about something with this Tower card that is going to come and shake you, and it's going to make you start to backtrack or make you start to feel insecure about yourself, insecure about your feelings, insecure about your growth moving forward. And you're feeling so great right now that it's going to be like, wait, no, I was on a winning streak and now I feel like I'm not winning. No, as I said, with that Eight of Wands, there's going to be a lot of information coming in. There's going to be, and I feel like there's things that you want, and you want something so bad, but maybe it is against your spiritual alignment, and Spirit has different plans for you and is going to lead you in a different route. And you have either that, we have free will. You either have that choice to either, to make that decision to move towards what is spiritual alignment, or move in the not so spiritually aligned path. So if you do choose that, if you're thinking about doing something that is not against your spiritual alignment, we may be having this Tower moment. Okay, so as I said, I see the Devil energy. I just think of you in your head. I think of you just thinking the worst out of situations, and I feel like maybe there's something that you really truly want, and maybe it's not what Spirit wants for you, and so you may think this is the end of the world. And again, I have to reiterate, with that Devil card in reverse, I feel like it's just you in your head, and you just having a moment. Gemini, you are about duality. You are great. You are also, you have your hot or cold. There's no warm area. There's no gray area with you, Gemini. You're just one way or the other. You're extreme with one way or the other, and sometimes that makes you get in your head and you think the worst out of situations. I feel like this is just a good time for you to really just use your discernment. Use your discernment and keep yourself spiritually aligned. Your next cards that I'm going to draw are going to be your advice from Spirit in order to keep you in that spiritual alignment and to avoid this Tower moment, or what will feel like in your head as a Tower moment. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, that was way too many cards, Gemini. I'm gonna need y'all to chill. All right. So the first card we have is the Ten of Wands. Okay. You are going to be feeling, in the traditional tarot, this person is walking with all of these wands forward and forward motion. When I see it this way, I feel like you are going to, there's things in life that happen and they knock us off our game sometimes. And that is what's going to happen. This little Tower moment is going to try to shake you. It is going to make you feel as though everything that you've been working towards, everything that you've been working so hard for is not working out, and it's going to test you. But you have to have faith in yourself. And then we have that King of Pentacles. We have all suits of the Pentacles. We have the Knight, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the King of Pentacles here. So I guess all we need is the Page of Pentacles, But this is about you staying focused, you staying focused on your stability, you staying focused on your money and on the goal. Stay focused on that physical thing that you have been manifesting. There's going to be something that is going to come, as everything always comes. And then you have the world card. That is just how life is. That is how the world goes. We are always going to face obstacles. We are always going to feel like there's something that is stopping us when we truly want something, but something worth having it never comes easy. So this is spirit coming in and telling us this is just part of the motion. It's part of the world. It is part of life. It is you moving from one cycle to another, and that's exactly what it is. You are transitioning, you are growing, you are going through a metamorphosis still. We are always changing, Gemini. So your advice from spirit is, don't allow this little hiccup to knock you off balance. Stay focused on exactly that, and know that this is part of the motion. Sometimes we rise, sometimes we fall, but it's all about persevering. Pick your shit up and keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right, Gemini. Before we go, I'm going to be reading advice from my Goddess Oracle deck, and I am hearing the number 2. So I am going to pull 2 cards for Gemini. And when I say this is your advice as well, this is going to be something that is enlightening. This is what's going to help you navigate towards your goals, and it is going to reach your higher self. This is going to encourage you. And I feel that it's also going to validate and confirm this whole reading. So let's get to it. Dear spirit angels, dear spirit guides, thank you, God, for allowing us to have this deck, these decks, this form of communication with you and the other side. What is going on with our Gemini babies, and how can we help them navigate the rest of this month and moving forward? What is your advice? All right. Do a shuffle. I already had one that flew out. Ooh. All right. So we have Cordella, go outside, go outside. This says, you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. That's your advice. One of your advice, one of the cards. This is about, you have probably been indoors. This is about getting outside, even if you are not with a group of people and you're still practicing social distancing with this whole pandemic still going on. This is your advice from spirit. Go out to the park. Go where you do have space, 6 feet or whatever from someone else. Enjoy the sun, soak up the sun. We are now going into summer. We are going into summer. The seasons are changing. This is about you connecting with nature. And just know that when you connect with nature, you connect with your higher self, because we are spiritual beings. We are of nature. This is going to help you when it comes to whatever questions you are questioning, anything that you are struggling with. Those answers are going to come out. Those answers are going to come clear to you. Then you have Yamanya with the Golden Opportunity Oracle card. And she says, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. This validates whatever it is that you have decided to embark. This new business, this new hobby, whatever it is, Gemini, Spirit is encouraging you to go ahead and go forward with it. And yes, there are going to be obstacles, because that's just how the world goes. That's just how life goes. But if it's worth it, it is worth it. If it's something you want, it has to be worth it. If it's something you've been working towards, something you've been manifesting, it means something. Honor those feelings, honor those emotions, and just know that spirit has your back. And it's just about you just persevering throughout these little moments, these little tower moments that happen here and there. All right, Gemini, I am done with your reading for this month. Before I go, though, I just want to say that I am still offering 2 free readings. I am going to be putting up a few guidelines of how you can win this free reading on my community tab, where I post like my statuses. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also hit that bell so when I post these videos, you will get the notification for it. I am sending you guys lots of love again, and happy birthday, Gemini. I will see you in my next video. Bye.